Hi, my name is Pavel, and today I will tell you about an English serial Sherlock. No, another Sherlock. Okay. This is a cult detective story by Arthur Conan Doyle about a great detective who has not only won the love of people from the centuries to come, but this story in the Guinness Book of Records. Currently there are about 210 films with Sherlock Holmes, but I will tell about TV series made by Mark Gatiss and Stephen Moffat. Also they made famous TV serial Doctor Who.
First season started in summer in 2010. At the same time it won the love of the audience. The rethinking of Sherlock by Benedict Cumberbatch in the performance was so attractive that his name got into Twitter trends before the end of the first series. As expected, Sherlock's assistant is a dilettante Dr. Watson, present by Martin Freeman. The plot literally corresponds of the original version. Everything happens nowadays when brilliant Holmes actively uses smartphones, computers and social networks.
The first season consists of 3 series of 90 minutes, almost 3 feature films. New Holmes is very different from the classical image, but this is due to the pace of life of the modern city. Modern detective is constantly at work. He rejects human sentiments, does not accept affections. In general, new Sherlock is a bit like Dr. House. There is nothing surprising, because Gregory House was written with an eye on the classical Sherlock Holmes.
The first season ends with a battle between Holmes and Moriarty. The character of Jim Moriarty is also very different from the book. Now this is quite a young criminal genius, whose main motive is boredom. Only Sherlock is smart enough to amuse the offender. The second season continues the storyline. Of course, at the end of each season there is unexpected outcome, forcing the viewer to wait for the next series for another year.
But the plot movies, interesting characters and witty dialogues are worthy. This is one of the few modern television films that can captivate the viewer, so that he tried to slow the puzzles, that guessing screen heroes. The first 2 seasons of the series are great, but now a few words about something bad. An example about third seasons.
At first glance everything is just as before, but in the third season the creator made a serious mistake. When the heroes need help, it immediately appears. Previously, to solve the mysteries, the characters needed some efforts. They could not solve any of the problems easily. Now, in case of dangerous, Sherlock too often begins to bowl his older brother Mycroft. Even in the most desperate situation, Mycroft Holmes becomes the answer to everything.
And it slightly spoils the impression of the third season, as if General Sherlock Holmes is no longer able to show the wonder of deduction and solve the puzzle himself. In the first 2 seasons all decisions were quite complex. It was necessary to make the elements of the picture in the hook canvas. But in the third season everything is much easier. Almost always in the last moment everything appears to look perfect for the characters, and it deprives the series its original charm.
But in general, of course, the show is great. Interesting visual solutions that can show not only what is happening around, but what happens in the mind of the hero. Mesmerizing music that complements the atmosphere of intriguing detective. Wonderful acting of Cumberbatch and Freeman. A fine connection between the original story and the modern incarnation of Sherlock Holmes was observed, resulting in the new color plot which tells the story of legendary detective.
At the moment, the whole world is waiting for continuation of the story in the form of the first season of the series. We hope that the creators will take into account their small mistake. And like everyone else, we look forward to continuing the story. This concludes the story of the novel by Arthur Conan Doyle. A review on the other film in Russian. You can have a look on our channel on YouTube and ВКонтакте group. See you!